Hey, what's going on, guys? Oh shit! All right, what's going on? Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Shit. Put a link in Discord. How you guys doing today? How's life? How's the world? Is it amazing? It's amazing, right? I bet. I bet it is. I bet it's amazing. Like awesome. Like wow. Crazy shit. Crazy. Crazy shit. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me get in the chat. This asshole gets ads? What an asshole. All right, how are people doing today? How's life? Hello. Finally, someone I actually know about. Yes. Somebody you know about. Yeah, somebody you know about. Do I sound good? This asshole gets ads? Dude, I sound amazing. I sound good. I sound really good. I sound amazing. Wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I sound amazing. I think you guys should pray for Heaven Sent. I think she's going through some rough times right now. If you guys see her after later, make sure you ask her how she's doing. Yes. So what's up? How's everybody doing? Yes, new background. It's a new background. It's a new world. I even have a light. I have two lights, but that's besides the point. I'm only using one. So yeah, no, it is what it is. I'm only using one currently, but I have two. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right? That you're like, wow, holy shit. You have two lights. This idiot has two lights in a background. Whoa. I know. It's crazy shit. Really crazy shit, guys, right? Really. Trying to get this thing up here so I can get Heartbeats Vanity in here. We're going to talk about some amazing shit. Actually, I should email this to myself. That's what I should do. Yeah. I'm going to email this to myself. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Everybody doing great? Everybody having a wonderful day? You guys enjoying your life? Are you excited to watch RSN live tonight? Are you excited? Are you just like whatever? I'm here. It's cool. I'll watch, but I really don't care that much. It could be like that. It's fine if it is. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If it's like that, then it's just like that. No big deal. It's all right. We'll be okay. We'll be okay, guys. I promise. Okay. I am getting link, and then I'm going to send this to Heartbeats Vanity, and we'll see if we can get her on here. And if not, then we'll just get some other people on here, I guess. I think either way, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully, you guys are having a decent night, though. What do you guys think of my background? It's amazing, right? It's black. It's a good background. It's a sturdy background, and it does the job. You know. Ooh la la, right? It's amazing. It's an amazing background. What's up, Witchy? What's up, Marie? What's up, Jane? What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Sanchira? What's up, Facey? Isn't it amazing? Yeah, like, my background's amazing shit. It's amazing shit. You know? It's a new day. This is the day of... Oh, what's up, Nivi? It's a new day where it's just... You know, I start taking content very seriously. Oh, I dyed my hair, too, by the way, if you didn't notice. If you guys didn't notice that. She had a hate video made about her. Lol, the guy took it down, though. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, I dyed my hair again. I look much better blonde. I'm not going to lie. I just do. I just look better that way. I just do. I don't know if it's my eyebrows. Like, I feel like my eyebrows are more defined that way. And, like, I don't know. I just look better. You know? I just look better. All right? Okay? All right, guy? Okay? Okay, guy? But, no, I didn't know you dyed your hair because you got a hat on. Yeah, I know. Well, let me show you. Hold on. You can see my hair. My hair looks better this way. It's short, but still, it looks better. It looks better this way. Okay. All right, let me send this link. But I think I look better. I like both. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. How's everybody doing today? You guys enjoying your life, though? Seriously, I need to know. I got a lot of things I want to discuss tonight that we can discuss on stream. I got a couple people that we can bring on stream and talk to also. This is going to be quality content night. Quality content night. You know, I think this is going to be much better as far as just the background, right? Like, this is much better than the lights, right? I mean, can you guys can we agree on that? I mean, can we at least agree on that? You know, and not to mention I have lighting. Like, if you saw the rest of it, you'd be like, wow, professional, you know? You'd be like, wow, real stream, you are professional. You know what I'm saying? It's professional stuff, guys. It's like, it's a light with like an umbrella in front of it. It's real serious. You definitely stand out more. I think so. I think I definitely stand out more, and you can at least, yeah, I think I stand out more. I'm going to send you a link right now, but I'm trying to get this other person in here first. This person, Heartbeats Vanity, but they might actually not be coming in. I'm not sure. But you know what? We can get you in here first because I think she's having problems, like issues with their scenario. So you know what? We'll get you in here first. You know, I just think it looks more professional. You know, like, I have all kinds of stuff. I got a green screen now, which I have not figured out how to use that, but I will figure it out. I'll send you it right now. I'll send you the link right now on Discord, okay? And you can come on first. And then we can try to get Heartbeats on after, because I think she's having a hard time getting on. But there is the link. Oh, wait, she fixed it. Okay, so if Heartbeat gets on first, okay, so if Heartbeats we'll see who gets on here first, but Kaylee, hop on second. I want to talk to Heartbeats first, but if you hop on first, like now, like, just hang tight. But we're going to talk to Heartbeats about Amberlynn Reed, because I want to see why and you know, Heartbeats is actually a fan of Amberlynn Reed, and I'm kind of curious on why. I just want to ask why. Like, why, sir? Why? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly a huge fan of Amberlynn Reed myself. I'm not. I've dug further into the content, and I'm gonna say I'm not a I'm not a big fan. But if you guys are, that's fine. We have a goal tonight. We have a serious goal. It's a very hard goal. I think we're gonna have a hard time getting there. It's a hard goal. I don't know if we can do it, but let's try. Let's try for $5 whole. I don't know if we can do it tonight, but let's try. Joy is now the same size as Amberlynn. Oh, that's mean, my tube. That's mean. What do you mean? Are you saying that you think that they are large? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I didn't think she actually had fans. I always assumed everyone was just hung and trolling. Well, we're about to speak with a fan right now, I think, as long as they come on. But we're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure this out together. We're gonna figure this out. But I hope I look more professional with a background now. So when I do these react videos or I do all kinds of videos, and when I get the green screen working, it's gonna be real serious. Will I make this $5 goal? I don't know, guys. It's serious. We can do it with Super Chat or PayPal, whatever. It's a real serious goal, and it's up to you. It's up to you. But I don't know. Is anybody here a fan of Amberlynn Reid? Is anybody here a fan? Anybody? Oh, and then we're gonna talk about some stuff about Joy Sparkle too. Joy Sparkle, I just want to pull up some crazy shit about her. Man, I don't actually mind Joy Sparkle. It's just a little over the top, scary though, and she's kind of a trash bag person. Yeah, nice setup. Yeah, I got some lights. And shit and stuff like that. I don't even know why this stuff came in today because it wasn't supposed to come in until after Christmas. But hey, it came in out of nowhere. So screw it. I'll take it. And the mic comes tomorrow. Which, I mean, I have a mic anyways, but still, like, it's just more professional to grab a microphone and be like, hey, I have a microphone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, remember to like the stream. Don't forget that, guys. Don't forget that shit. But we're getting more professional over here on Real Stream. And you know what? That's a bad thing for a lot of other people. I was thinking about that earlier. Like if you dislike me and you just see that I'm just doing more and more shit, like you're just like, why? You're probably just like, why? Why does he have more things now? Why is Real Stream News? Why does he have more stuff? Why? Who allows this? Who helps him? How does this happen? You done goofed. Thank you, Sanchira. Amazing. Thank you. Am I the only one who doesn't know who Amberlynn is? Was that the link? Yes, Taylor. Yes. Heartbeats Vanity. That was the link. It was. I don't know if you're watching right now, but that was the link. What's up, Seabreeze? Check your PayPal. Okay, let me check. Did you donate? Did you? God damn. Let me look. Oh shit! Thank you so much. Thank you. We hit double our goal. We got 5 from Sanchira, 5 from Seabreeze. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that shit. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm gonna try to get this link. I don't know why. How come no one's here yet? Yes, that was the link. But we're gonna talk to some stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think people are like, oh man, why does he have like stuff now? Why does he have equipment? How does this happen? Sending. Okay. But the link I just sent you it though. Hold on. What the fuck kind of email is that? What kind of email is that shit? I'm gonna send you it right now. I'm sending you that link right now. Hold on. What kind of email address is that? What kind of email address is that shit? That's the worst email address ever. This is going to be the first time that we get a Heartbeat on here, and we've tried. All right, I just sent you the invite. What was that? What was that noise? What was that noise? All right. Maybe we can. I don't know. I'll get a clip of Amberlyn Reed on here in a minute. So if you guys don't know who she is, at least you'll know in a second. But this is Heartbeats Vanity. Moving up in the YouTube world. Yep. Started from the bottom. Now you're here. Yes, exactly. Yep. That's right. That's right. The Vanity loves him enough to donate. I appreciate that. Are your lights behind the black backdrop? No, the lights are right. Their lights are in front of me. They're in front of me. There's another one, but I'm not using that one. I'm using this one only. I feel like it'd be too bright because it's just, you don't really need them. If it's like, I don't know, you just don't really need two lights, seriousness, unless you're like doing photos. I don't think it's that necessary. I clicked it and this happened. What happened? Wait, what do you mean? What the fuck? You're supposed to be able to join now. You're supposed to be able to join. Why is this not working? I'm going to post the link in the chat. That's what I'm going to do right now. And just go to the chat and click the link. All right. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to post it in the chat. Woo! Yeah, we moving on up in the YouTube world. It's crazy, right? I mean, just imagine where we'll be a year from now. Wow. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll be at 1 million subscribers. Probably not. But in all seriousness, we'll be somewhere else, I'm sure. We'll be somewhere good. We'll be somewhere special. For sure. Maybe 1 million subscribers. Is that a possibility? Who knows? Who knows, right? It should have worked though. It should have worked, Heartbeats. I don't know why that's happening, but I'm gonna post it in the chat of the stream. I don't know why it's like doing that. No, let me just post it in there. Right here. Boom. James Charles is a messy copycat. Oh shit. Yes, I'm happy for me too. I am. I'm happy for me too. I think life is going in the right direction. It really is. It's good shit. It's good shit, guys. It's good shit for sure. Okay. So we got the link in the chat. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, I think I'm happy that things are moving in a good direction. He's still living his best life, though, better than all of us. So it must be working. Bullshit in the Joy Sparkle. Oh shit! Hey, listen, bullshit. Listen, I was gonna ask you, like, did you get strike from Mike and Actor? Is that what happened with you? Is that what happened? That's vile, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I can't believe somebody would strike you because of that video. The poo babies. Poo babies. Doesn't send me anywhere. It should. What is this? Yes, copyright strike. You know that's like the most bogus copyright strike ever, right? Oh shit. Thank you. I appreciate the 20. Holy shit, thank you. God damn. You guys are like sending me all kinds of shit. Thank you so much. Thank you for the dono. God damn. Appreciate it. Really. Thank you. Really, I appreciate that. That should be working, Heartbeats. Did you sign in? You need to sign in to Google Hangouts, and then that's what I don't know. I'm lost. But if there's while Heartbeats tries to get in, does anybody else want to come in and we can talk about Joy Sparkle in the meantime? Does anybody want to come in? The link is in the chat, or actually, no, I'm gonna send it over to Bound. Yeah. Wait, are you here? Wait, are you here? Wait. Why don't I see you? Where are you? Here is the link. Click that link. Just gotta click that link. Click that link so you can come in. You gotta come in. You know what I mean? We need you to come in. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. We got you. You are finally on the channel. What is up?
Nothing much. I mean, how are you? I'm so happy to be here.
I know it's been a while. I mean, we've been trying to accomplish this for a little bit now, so I'm just happy that this is finally happening. You know, because it's been a while. Like, I feel like other people have gotten their turn to come on and talk about things, but like somehow like it just hasn't worked out.
I know. I'm just busy all the time, and so are you. But thank you so much for taking the time out to do this.
For sure. You know, I would have you on anytime, for sure. You know what I mean? We're friends, of course. Like, I don't consider like us like YouTube friends. Like, you're actually a friend type. You know, so if you ever want to come on, like as far as like you and Witchy and like people like that, I would have you on anytime.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I just gotta know. Like, listen, I gotta be real with you. I've gone through Amberlynn Reid's catalog, and I gotta say, I'm not exactly a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can respect her being a content creator, but as far as most of her content and the things I've heard, like like especially about the false allegations thing, I'm kind of that kind of lost me. Just because of what I've been through myself. Can I ask you how long you've been a fan of her?
Well, I've been a fan of her for close to a year now because, to be real, I started watching YouTube religiously and started creating content myself. And then when I started creating content myself, I began to obviously dip into watching people on like kind of like a religious level. And so what really happened with me was I didn't see that whole false allegation side of her. She's been on YouTube for 5 years, and I have a feeling that it happened a while ago, and I wasn't ever able to find any of that content. And so I wasn't ever really able to give that sort of a, like a judgment.
Okay. I can see that. I mean, a lot of that stuff is kept off of YouTube. Like YouTube, like when anything like controversial happens, a lot of people delete that shit immediately. But I'm sure if you checked on like threads and stuff like that, you could find it pretty easily. But I don't know. I would suggest you check it out. Hey, what's up, Al? I would check it out if I were you, just so you can get a fair judgment of her. And the only reason, like, as far like for me, and I'm not like hating on you, because like anybody can like who they like, that's fine. Just for me, just because for what I went through, I just can't. Every time for myself watching her, all it does is like bring me back to my own situation, and I can't at this moment. Just I can't fuck with that. You know what I mean? But
what happened to you was absolutely atrocious. It was scary. It was.
Listen, Mass Babe. I'll iron this after I've had it for like more than 4 hours. Okay. You relax. Don't worry about if there's wrinkles or shit. All right. You just stay in your lane, your little faceless lane, and worry about that. Okay. But sorry. I just got really upset there. I got really upset. Not really. I'm joking, but what the fuck? All right. Anyway, so are you a big fan? Are you a big fan, or are you like what? How would you consider yourself? Like casual viewer, big fan, or stan? What would you consider yourself for Amberlynn Reid? What tier are you?
I'm definitely not a stan. I'm not a stan of anybody except for Lady Gaga. I'm just going to keep it real. All right. I love Lady Gaga, but I'm a stan of Lady Gaga, but I'm not a stan of Amberlynn Reid. Basically, let me just give you perspective on how I connect with her. I've been bullied quite a lot in my life, and no, it's not me playing the victim card. It's not me, just trying to seek attention. I understand on a different level what it's like to be ridiculed and judged and made fun of for just certain appearances or eating disorders. And my, I guess, appreciation for her is the fact that, one, she created basically a career out of posting whatever the hell she wanted on YouTube, and that takes a lot of work. And she doesn't really put a lot of effort into editing and all of that. And that to me, that I don't know how that quite happens. I'm not able to connect the dots on that, basically. And I appreciate that. Like, for example, Onision does the same thing, except for he edits a little bit more, but he's created a career off of basically just shit posting or whatever the hell he decides to do. My connection to Amberlynn Reid is I'm the kind of person that doesn't judge somebody for what other people say about them. I like to take my own time to get to know that person and watch their content and decide for myself if I agree with certain things. Now, I understand Amberlynn Reid is overweight. I get that. I understand that each and every person in this whole world has their demons. I've smoked, I've smoked weed legally in a legal state in the past. And I consider that an internal demon that I had to kind of grow out of. And, when I first turned 21, I took a little too far with obviously partying and alcohol. And those were demons that I had to grow out of and mature out of. And that's just being young and going through phases and, maturing and all of that. When it comes to the rape allegations for her, now, I'm not going to, I've been sexually assaulted. That's something I'm very open about, something I'm very open about on my channel. It's something that when I can tell when people are not being truthful, and I can understand a little bit her perspective on some of the things when she talks about it in the later past. I never got to see what happened when it happened, but I did see an apology. That's all I know, is I did see an apology. And for somebody to come out publicly with the amount of views that she gets and the amount of hate that she gets and to own up to something.
Okay, so sorry. She actually has publicly. Can you turn down the volume? Sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sorry.
So she apologized.
Yeah.
For the false allegations.
Yes, it was a long time ago on her, 2 years ago. It was just a very long video about all the lies that she's ever lied about. And she straight up apologized. There was 50 lies. And it was some of them are, just basic and dumb stuff. But then some of them are very serious about relationships and deep stuff. And now I know that people delete things on YouTube all the time. I never got to see the actual allegation video. Like you said, I should go check that out, and I definitely will. But when it comes to the kind of fandom or appreciation, it really just stems to, I try to keep it. I don't try to judge anybody. I don't try to.
I have to say, you know what? I appreciate the fuck out of it. If I haven't seen the video where they apologize, but if they have apologized. Yeah,
my bad. Sorry. There we go.
Sorry. Yeah, if they have apologized, I appreciate that on a serious level, because in my own situation, I cannot see the other person being like, I lied, I fucked up. Can't see it. I just can't see it. But if that happened, because I haven't seen it, so I can't. I'm just saying, if she owned up to 100%, and I'm just amazed. But I can see that. But
it's a mistake in life, and I've had to kind of bite the bullet.
But what do you think about them being overweight and still doing these mukbangs and stuff like that? And it seems like they're kind of trolling.
Yeah. So I agree to a certain extent on that, but I also have a different perspective. I suffer from 2 different types of eating disorders, and I know it doesn't seem like it a lot of the time because I'm a little heavier right now, but I suffer from restricting, which is not eating, and it goes in about 2-year phases. So I'll be really skinny for about 2 years, and then I'll gain some weight with my second eating disorder the next 2 years. And then I have a binge eating disorder, and it's not an insane binge eating disorder. And I've taken steps to go to therapy and talk to, professionals about this certain issue. And I'm starting to, as a 25-year-old woman, level that out and, mature and a mother. I'm trying to take those serious steps. But from that perspective, it's a mental thing. So Eugenia Cooney, I don't mean to bring her into it. I know she's a very touchy subject, but what she goes through is something that she's almost in denial about. And
Yeah.
that's true 100%. Like when I'm really skinny, I'm in denial that I'm skinny. And I think when I look in the mirror that I am hideously fat. I'll straight up look in the mirror at 130, 125 pounds, 115 pounds, and I will think I'm obese and disgusting. If my bones aren't showing, I'm hideous. I'll bend over in the mirror, and if my spine doesn't show, I need to starve myself more. And then it switches because I get hungry, and I am hungry for 2 years' time. Like I haven't eaten very much, and I'm fucking starving. And so then I'll just overeat, and then I'll gain weight, and then it'll like then it's just the same process, only different. So I have two different kinds, and a lot of people are they suffer from two different types or more or multiples. There's other ones. There's bulimia. It gets deeper into anorexia from restricting. I haven't really ever been anorexic. I've been close, but I haven't been to the point of almost dying, kind of like where Eugenia Cooney is. So that's what I think about that situation. It's something she needs to go to therapy over. She needs to seek some professional help. It's not a dietitian that she needs to see. It's that and a therapist and maybe even some treatment. And it's not that I judge her. I don't judge anybody for being overweight. I mean, hell, I have my own battles, as I've just spoken about. But I do see that she does sort of use it as an excuse to not take care of that issue. And that issue, just like anorexia, can kill her. It can kill Eugenia Cooney. It could kill me. It could kill anybody who doesn't want to face the truth. And I totally agree with a lot of the fans or hate watchers where it comes to the point where she's denying that fact. And it's going to have to take her stepping up to the plate to really heal that within inside of her. She's got a lot of past issues. She was in the system. Her parents were very abusive, just stuff like that. And a lot of that does contribute. Like I said, I was sexually assaulted. That directly contributed to me thinking I'm not good enough, directly contributed to me thinking I'm fat, I'm this, I'm that, and just having terrible, tools. And then learning those tools, you build some sort of logic, you build some sort of, plate of stuff that you can pick off of that is healthy for you, and not in a physical eating format, but like something you can use for your life. And that's just what it's going to take for her. And sometimes it takes a lot longer for some people and sometimes not so much for other people.
Yeah, well, you grow up and you learn these tools. You have to, unlearn them pretty much. And you have to learn a new lifestyle.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people have to go through. And that's their own demons they have to handle themselves and, or go to therapy to deal with them.
Yeah. And it's sad because there are people every single day that die. And they aren't able to fight that off. And it's hard to watch. When I see her eating, I know she has to eat. She's a human being. She's got to eat. And then you see the comments. They're like, drink more water. She drinks water. They're pissed at her for drinking water. They're like, eat more vegetables. They're pissed at her for eating vegetables. They're pissed at her for eating anything. So at a certain point, I would say fuck it too.
So what do you think about Amberlynn? Do you think that she's trolling her audience?
To a certain extent, absolutely.
I'd have to say she seems to know exactly what she's doing. That's what I think.
She's very
just like Eugenia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Eugenia, she knows what she's doing when she's doing the poses and the certain clothes, and she's standing up and showing certain things in her body.
Yeah, doing body check. It's pro Anna body checks, honestly.
And when it comes down to it, it's her own mind being her own worst enemy. And she does have some people. Now, I'm not saying Becky is a bad person. I adore their relationship. I am an LGBTQ supporter 100% of the way. I have family members. I've got that under my belt. But when it comes down to it, I know from example, my mother, when I was going through a bad eating disorder phase, she'd pick me up and she'd feed me and she'd watch me. And it wasn't right for me to do that to her. No way in hell that was right. But at the end of the day, she was my mother. She was my close individual that was taking the reins. And sometimes you do that when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're in a long-term relationship. Sometimes you do have to take the reins because that's just how it is. Sometimes you're going to lean on that other person and they're going to lean on you, and then it's going to be equal. And it's just this phase. And I do think for a good time, a good amount of the time that she's publishing, she is trolling, but she's also making money from it. And
Of
so
course, ad revenue. If a lot of times there's some videos that I myself will post knowing just they'll get views, so I post them on that basis alone. Like every YouTuber has that go-to. I'm not gonna, everybody has that. But the point is, like, do you think that like she's going too far? Do you think she should stop?
when she eats fast food, not Subway. Subway isn't the worst fast food that you can possibly have. There are healthy options, but when she eats Burger King, and she publishes that, she knows what she's going to get herself into, and I do think that that's trolling, and I do think that that goes too far. But when she eats things like sweet potatoes and turkey burgers and things that are obviously in attempts to be a little healthier, I don't think that that's too far. But when she eats fast food and Chinese noodles and stuff like that, I do think she's trolling, and I do think that that's going a little too far. But I also can understand both sides, like hot and cold. She's making money. And at a certain point, your threshold as a human being, when you get attacked so much, it will reach a point where you're just like, F it, I don't care. Like, this is, just whatever. And that's the mental delusion. And that's the sad part. That's the demon. And that's exactly what a therapist would tackle.
That's a good point that Matt's Babe just made. Just to be fair, when you're a person on the go, it's hard to avoid those options, but she's always home. That's a good point. Like, she doesn't really travel that much, right? I think it's even hard for her to get in and out of the shower, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
I agree that when you're at home and you're not around that fast food environment, and you're not just, at work and you got a 30-minute lunch break and you forgot to pack something today. So you go and you hit up, Taco Bell or something that, I get that. Good point. Like, truly, when you're at home. But she also, and I think this is another issue she has, she doesn't like to cook. And I'm gonna be real, it's just being lazy. I love to cook. Do I like to cook every single fucking day? Sorry, excuse me. Every day? No. I mean, of course, it's hard work. You got the dishes, you got the cutting and the, timing, and then you have to take the chance of burning it and screwing up dinner. And so it's not fun. But as a human being, I know that if I keep eating bad, I'm going to gain weight. It's going to be worse for my health. I'm not going to be here for my family.
Yeah, and she also has the incentive of the views too. So, I mean, doing a mukbang, she has that excuse of, oh, it's work. So,
Back in the past, some of her earlier videos when she was significantly less heavy, she would choose bad things, frozen meals like taquitos and mac and cheese. And then if she had a vegetable, it would have cheese on it. It just...
I gotta be honest, man. I never understood that personally, just for myself. I don't know, but
yeah, I don't really like cheese and vegetables. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know, like potatoes and cheese, like that's about as far as I go. But I don't know, other shit. I don't really do.
That maybe you'll understand, and maybe somebody out here watching this will understand.
Yeah.
When you're abandoned and you are put into the system, and you are pretty much, for lack of a better term, just thrown off in society, what it feels like. And you're a young teenager and you have those emotions you're not quite understanding and you don't know how to deal with. She developed those habits, and she developed that self-care with eating. And she made herself feel better and less lonely with eating, because her life was very tragically sad. And that's no excuse, but it's a go-to thing for a lot of people in that situation. Emotion is such a crazy thing to deal with, even being just a teenager, and to feel like your parents gave up on you, and to feel so just like every day is unknown. I believe that's where the origin of it started. And until she gets those levels kind of scratched off with some help and work that I feel like she doesn't really want to do yet, she's going to keep going down that road. Doesn't mean that I don't find beautiful things about her. Absolutely not. I do. Doesn't mean that when she takes the time to say sorry and she understands, just like any human being, that she's made a mistake, I forgive her. I'm not... Personally, would I trust absolutely everything in the future? No, I'd have to get some time to gain that back, just like any other relationship or viewing experience, and like, for example, Jake Paul on the Suicide Forest thing, his viewers had to gain some trust back.
You mean Logan Paul?
Logan Paul, I'm sorry. Yeah, I get them mixed up.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people do. So it's an easy mistake. I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think that there is a future. I think that she has every opportunity in the world. And I don't think she would lose that many views if she was eating healthy. But I think it's a very uncomfortable thing for her to do. And in changing like that, it's so abnormal to like what her day-to-day routine is. Her
Yeah.
day-to-day routine is to enable herself. Her day-to-day.
So what happened with that kid who made a hate video on you? He just made like pretty much like a hate video on you pretty much because of you being a fan of Amberlynn Reed, right?
So basically how this started was I got referred to his video about Amberlynn Reed that he did like 2 weeks ago. His name is Ricky Michael. And I basically said on Twitter, this is just for views. You're just wanting clicks. I feel like you're just you're pretty much shaming and hating somebody just because they exist. And you're just, conforming to the normality of society. And I just think that this is bullshit. That's basically what I said. I wasn't rude. I was very just logical about it. And he came at me pretty much with, just attacks like, well, you like a rapist or, you like, or a false rape claimer or something like that. And then you like Onision and he brought Onision into it. And then I didn't even see it coming. To be honest, I didn't see this video being made. It was like 2 days ago. He tweeted at me with the link to the video. And basically it was just the conversation that we had between one another that he was flipping and turning in his way. What I basically stated in this, and I've got the tweets, I'll read some of them off for you really quick. Let me grab my Twitter. Just a moment.
Gotta say, I'm enjoying this conversation in the chat right now.
Oh,
good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you. Sorry, it's quite deep in the trenches of what I tweet.
Yeah, no, I understand. I remember I saw some of it myself. It was pretty much him talking about like you guys were going pretty much back and forth about Amberlynn, Onision, and he just pretty much, go ahead.
To him. I was like, your points are not valid. You're basically running around in circles still because you cannot handle a direct question. And the direct question was, are you 11 years old? Because he had a very like troll-like account. It wasn't like very descriptive. When somebody has a troll account, they don't give any information about themselves. I was like, that's not an issue that I'm having. It's all on you. Simple as that. You can deflect and try to shade me. That's fine. In saying that, you need to understand one thing. He accused me of raping him because my profile picture has my tongue out. He said, put your tongue away. I feel like I'm being raped. And I said, in saying that, you need to understand that accusing me of raping you is ridiculous. You then ran around in circles yet again when I replied to your very first comment. And then when that wasn't justified enough for you, go read it if you need to, in parentheses, you began to attack me, which makes you weak in my eyes. Now I understand your points, and I replied with my opinion. When that somehow triggered you, you then began to stoop to some pretty low and immature passive-aggressive levels. Are you okay mentally? Do you need like me to send you some help hotlines? And at that point, I'm not going to lie, I was stooping a little bit. I was like, you want to attack and call me boring? That's fine. Step down, because I couldn't give an F less what you think about me, boy. In reality, I'm not a troll like yourself. Keep hiding behind your passive-aggressive comments and an immature attitude. So basically, he was saying, you support Amberlynn Reed, you support Onision. And I'm like, no, I do not support Onision. Do I find him entertaining to watch? Yes. Do I find him like quite disturbing at times? Absolutely. Same with Social Pose. Same with, I don't always watch because I'm like an uber fan, that's just not how it is. I watch to pretty much study the situation. So when the video came out, it kind of took some of my old videos from 2 years ago. And I'm not going to lie, when I posted those videos, I knew it was going to bite me in the butt someday. So I'm not very happy about that. But other than that, it was just pretty much degrading everything that I had said, which I pretty much kept it logical. I was just like, look, you're hating on me for just having an opinion. You're hating on me for liking somebody else, although it doesn't really matter to you. If you post a video on YouTube, you have to be able to handle an opinion from somebody saying, yo, this doesn't seem real to me. Because I've gotten so many comments on a lot of my videos that have taught me over the last couple of years how to keep it genuine, and if I wasn't genuine, somebody would call me out on it. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't seem genuine with that. And to be honest, I reflect on myself and I'm like, I wasn't genuine with that. So that's kind of like the roundabout of it. And then ever since then, he deleted the video tonight. I pretty much asked him to do a debate with me. In the video, he said that I was a terrible debater. And the thing was, is I wasn't debating him. A debate is a constructive conversation between two people who are willing to understand and see both points. And so then he messaged me, and this is literally on my Twitter, like, I'm sorry, that's bad. But
yeah.
basically, he said, I'm going to delete my videos and even my Twitter before my channel grows even more. I'd rather not be popular on YouTube than be popular making those types of videos with YouTube nowadays. Those types of videos I made would never get monetized anyways. Hope you saved the video I made for you so you can watch it later for your enjoyment. So congrats, you've won. Wish you the best. Keep pissing people off. I'm sure more people out there will make hate videos about you. And I put ... I'm shocked because honestly, I liked you. You had some spunk. I got to say, you really impressed me. Because honestly, when I watched the video, I was laughing. I mean,
yeah, it wasn't like that bad of a video. Yeah. I can see where he was like going like down a leafy route though. Like I can like a lot of people try to be like that.
Yeah, and that's true. Like he even said in the next tweet, I tried to act leafy, but I'm just not leafy. I'm too nice to be like him. And I said, look, I mean, can I give you some small perspective? You may laugh at me, and that's fine. I'm used to that. But I like Amberlynn because I relate. I've been bullied my entire life. It's not the victim card, trust me. I just value more than what people look like. I get that she has her own demons. I myself do. That video of me doing things that I'm not that proud of 2 years ago. Let me give you some insight into that. My best friend killed herself February 10th, 2017, and I wasn't handling it the right way. Her name was Kendall Gorder, and if you feel the need to check public records for my legitimacy, go ahead. But I got my head out of my butt and stopped my crap. I knew the video was going to bite me in the butt later on in the future. I was massively depressed and so lost at the time. I didn't know how to cope. I was ashamed of that girl. I cut all my hair off. I literally cut people out of my life. Your video gave me a grand perspective of who I was when I started YouTube and who I am today. That's a gift, and I want to thank you for that. This sounds like the victim card, and I get that, but I just started my channel because, well, my friend was gone, and it was in such a violent way. My husband was on deployment. I was basically a new single mother of our daughter at the time, and my heart was broken. When people would talk to me, I felt a little better, and I felt a little less alone. So that's why I connect, because I relate with Amberlynn on an aspect that she, tells people, and I truly believe it because of the pain in her eyes that she has felt alone in times of her life. And that's why she treats her friends so good. That's why she showers them in love, but not only in verbal love and emotional love, but she gifts them things. And it's not about things, but that's sometimes a love language for somebody. And he turned it all around. And he's just like, you're welcome for that. But just see that reading all of that honestly makes me feel bad for this. This is why I can't continue to make those types of videos, because I just hate bullying people, even if it's just for fun or entertainment. I could clearly see you were probably depressed back then when I watched that old video of you, and you do seem a lot better now. But I still wanted to include it in the video anyways. I just don't like being mean to people. We all go through good and bad times, and we aren't perfect. I was trying to find my niche on YouTube, but I found that making fun of people just isn't my thing. I'd much rather have good vibes on my videos. Creating drama gets easy views, but that's not how I want to get my views. I'm so sorry to hear about your friend. I couldn't even imagine going through that, and at least you're still going strong. So basically after that, we had a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah, he sounds like a nice kid at heart.
Yeah, true. Like it gives me faith in society, honestly. And he made a mistake. Hell, we all make mistakes, but he apologized. And he got a lot of brownie points for that to me.
Hey, seems nice. I don't know. I'm glad you came on here to tell me why you're a supporter of Amberlynn. I can understand a little bit more, but I'm sure you can obviously understand why I kind of would steer away. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on. I'm sorry, like if I'm going to cut this short, but I kind of got to move on to this other topic. But yeah, anytime you want to ever come on, you can, like, for sure, anytime. If you guys want to check out Heartbeats Vanity, make sure you do go subscribe to her channel. She's awesome. She makes, what kind of content would you say you're making right now? Like right now?
I do some music. I sing and I write and produce my own music and songs. So I'm just kind of like an all about type of girl. I have Heartbeats Vanity. It's sectioned into 3 things. Heart, which is things that makes me happy and love. Beats, which is obviously music. And then vanity, makeup, things that are just not exactly as positive, because we are human beings. We have, polar opposites, negative and good. So that's just really what my channel is about. I talk about people who I have good, selective points on.
Yeah.
I am creative. I like to tell some story times. I like to talk about makeup sometimes. I like to talk about my Wicca path, and
Yeah.
being a witch is that's my choice of spiritual.
Oh, speaking of witches, Witchy Things said just now that she was that she messaged him too, also like on your behalf.
I love you. Witchy things are amazing. You're such a good friend, and yeah. But I just want to say, I've walked with you through those allegations, and I 100% believe you. I 100%. I don't trust that that was
Yeah.
a horrible situation to go through, and I've seen the pain, and I've seen
Yeah.
the stress.
I appreciate it. I don't even let it bother me anymore. It's like I feel like I've moved past that period, so I just try to let it go. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, that's the only thing you can do, and you're doing a great job.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on again, and like I said, anytime you want to come on, just hit me up, and for sure.
Thank you
You
so
know.
much for having me.
All right. You have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
My cats are crazy.
All right. And that's Heartbeats Vanity. So everybody, if you haven't already subscribed, go check them out. All right. So I have another topic, and it's just pretty much. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody on. Hold on. Let me message them real quick. What are you guys talking about? Are you guys talking about vegan diets? Is that what you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? I don't know. I wanted to talk about Joy Sparkle BS. I've never really talked about her myself, and this isn't on my other channel, so I can kind of do that here. And I'm just gonna, yeah, she's got a nice cat. Hurry, my phone is at 16%. Shit. But yeah, everything's been going good lately, and yeah, I gotta iron the backdrop for sure. Like, but yeah, I have like some lights, and everything's much more professional now, and I think it looks so much better. You know. Let's see. I really want to see what's going on with Mass Babe's channel. I don't think she wants to talk about that though yet. Like, I know you're making another one, right? Like, I really want to talk about that. Like, shit, I really want to know what's going on with that channel. Like, seriously. But yeah, things have been much better though, and it's a good thing. Store. Christmas, I'll talk to you. Invite me. Yeah, okay, I will. I'll wait, are you on? I'll put it in the chat real quick. Hold on. I'll put it in the chat. For Christmas. Not for Hanukkah, just for Christmas. That should be fine though. That should work. I'm waiting for Kaylee to come on too. She was switching laptops, but in the meantime, we'll talk, and I don't know, maybe Mass can say something about Joy Sparkle too. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. DM you? Is it Hangouts? Yeah, it's Hangouts. Hold on, I'll DM you real quick with the Hangouts link. Yeah. That should work. Yeah, so like I just came across some different types of I'll pull this up right now. Just so while I'm waiting, we can have that ready. that I was gonna bring up Joy Sparkle's like her saying like that hydrogen peroxide is like something that can cure cancer and stuff, like just different things. And then MMS, which is bleach, like saying that people with autism should drink bleach and like stuff like that. And then of course, who can forget the Pooh Babies quote? Can't forget that.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
Good.
All right. So I'm glad you're here.
Okay. So first, let me just set the guidelines for this conversation.
Sure.
I do not want my name in the title or the tags.
Okay.
I just don't want people to look it up and see it. That's it.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want to talk about?
What's up with your channel right now? Like let's not say her name either. Just Bird Lady. That's it.
Bird Lady.
Because otherwise she's just gonna fucking flag this video. She does it all the time. I can't stand it anymore. I really can't. But so yeah, what's the situation there?
So I'll explain. So I guess I made that video about you, the mega video. And in that mega video, I was explaining just everything that I've ever known about you. It wasn't really about the Amber situation or whatever. I was just speaking in just everything generally. And I guess part of that is Bird Lady. And I just had a clip of Bird Lady basically admitting to not having lupus. And one of the first things that she tells everybody is, I have lupus. Like I've been diagnosed for like 3+ years. And what bothered me when I saw that video, because I met her through basically like talking shit about you, and she didn't like that. So I decided to look at her channel one day, and I instantly saw that she was lying, because in that video, just in 10 seconds, she says, I have SLE type lupus. And I like to say that I have lupus because I haven't been diagnosed, because I have 3 doctors. Yeah, well, she didn't tell me 3, but yeah, she has doctors, and she told me that she has 3 doctors. 2 of them don't believe that she has lupus. 1 does. And that's the one that's been with her the longest. And so she believes that doctor. So she hasn't been diagnosed properly. And that was all I was exposing. Like that was it. So it bothers me when people say that they have something that you don't, like you don't know. And she says, I'm pretty sure I have it. Well, bitch, you're not a doctor. What medical degree do you have?
Yeah, you can't just say you have lupus. You know what I mean? Like that's just like the same concept as like, hey, I have headaches, so I think I have brain cancer or some shit. Like I don't know. You can't just say one thing. You have to get checked out for this shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't just say you have something. It just doesn't make any sense. But what exactly happened? Like I know a good portion of it, but I don't think everybody else does. Like what did she do? Like when you put up that video and you said something about her in it, and then she flagged the video, right?
Well, it goes a lot deeper than that, because Bird Lady has been following me since, in my mind, like an estimated, like since February. If I don't know if these are really her. Like I can't 100% prove that these are her accounts.
I would say definitely, at least for as long as we had problems, at least.
Yeah. And that goes back to like what, March maybe?
Yeah, and then I ended up kicking her out from my channel, Discord, all that shit, and she just did her own thing. You know what I mean? Like she was pretty much like just went rogue and did her own thing and just.
But that's the thing. Like you thought that she went rogue. Like you thought that she went off and did her own thing, but we really don't know like what she was doing. Like we don't know if she was sitting there just watching, if she was playing on these accounts that we don't know about. And that's what's scary to me.
She kept sending me screenshots. Like I kept getting random screenshots from these random fake accounts, and I'd be like, where the fuck is this coming from? You know what I mean? But what it did is like it just instigated more problems with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it would be like a screenshot of you saying something about me that wasn't even honestly that fucking serious, but it was sent from some random fucking person. But come to find out, it was her. And I didn't know it most of the time until like 3 or 4 months after getting these random accounts. Like I think she has so many that she doesn't even know I don't know. It's just there's just so many.
No, I honestly think that she has to keep like a log. I personally think that she does somewhere like on her computer or whether it be like on a notepad, because they all have like these weird, and this is at first I thought that it was like just like a little gag, like a little troll, like she creates these accounts and it's for
No.
laughs. But these people have like intricate like personalities. They have their own lives. They have their own like
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. She
And
talks
it's
to
so
herself.
crazy.
She
She
talks
talked
to herself,
exactly.
yeah.
She pretended she took a dead girl's photo and then she used it. She started talking to herself. And then
Yeah.
she said that, oh, wait, I'm paying tribute. When confronted, she said, I'm paying tribute to my dead cousin. Like, I wish I had those. I like that's so bullshit. But she asked the Brianna account that. Like she didn't say that from her Bird Lady account.
Yeah, but and you know what's also fucked up is that like, all right, so she came into Discord again, and like, I started falling out with Holly. She came back and she was like, "Oh, like let me be in Discord. Everything's good." So I was like, "Whatever. As long as you're not a mod, I don't see the harm in it. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's just that was my thought process. I was obviously very much wrong. And so she came in and she was trying to manipulate me, like, because like I just said something nice to her. I said she was pretty or something along the lines of that. I said that one night, and she took that and ran with it. Told somebody else in my Discord, was like, "Oh, I'm gonna manipulate CJ. I'm gonna be a mod. Yeah, he likes me. Oh yeah, he doesn't even care that I have Zach and this, that, and the third. Which I don't even think that motherfucker is real. But whatever. That's another thing. Like,
Well,
whatever. I don't know.
as
Who
far
knows?
as I know, I know a lot because I had to learn a lot about her. And this is the part where I know she's gonna twist this in her own way. That's fine. I had to learn about her because when she started saying that I'm like doxing her mom and she's getting a gun and she wants to know my name, like this is a person that spends hours a day consumed with what I'm doing. So obviously I'm interested to know who the fuck this person is, like who wants to, cause trauma in my life. So I learned a lot about her. Zach is real. Zach is a real person. But the thing is, I don't think they're together anymore.
That's what I was gonna say. Like she spends so much time doing this stuff that I can't imagine any sane man like letting his girl run around like doing this type of stuff on the regular every day, spending so much time. Like, like she spends a lot of time in Discord, not doing much. Like, and when I saw it, I'm like, well, why isn't she spending time with her man?
And that's the thing. Like, I think that's what maybe she was so quiet about. Maybe she was, for a long time, she was super quiet. Maybe she was with him and then they split off and maybe she became like extra bitter, like, I don't know if that's what happened. Like if she just, a screw went loose and now she's super vengeful. But
I mean, yeah. And like, I know she's super delusional. Like she took me saying, like, I've said to numerous people, like, oh, you're pretty. Like, just saying someone's pretty isn't like something to be like, oh, I'm gonna manipulate this dude. Like, why? Like, what do you mean? Like what? I don't even know what the point is. Like, what she was thinking.
Well,
but
no,
like,
she wanted. Here's the thing: she wanted my name from you,
yeah.
and that's why she was trying to manipulate you. And what she's also like, I guess she wanted to be like not power hungry, but I guess being mod to her and being like recognized in your server or in your community was something that was important to her. But it really is. And I don't understand why. And she's very focused. And that's why she wanted you around, just so you know. She was just trying to bait you for my information, which again is so weird. Like,
I already told her. I already told her that wasn't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, I just said, this whole situation needs to die. It needs to end. It's just like, if it keeps moving forward, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's already been bad enough.
I've stopped like even really trying to like get to know more about her or care because my channel was at risk for a little while, and I will get to that in a second. Just I don't know, but let me talk about my channel. So right now my channel has a strike, and it is from her. It's from that video that we were talking about. She striked it for that using that clip, a copyright, which is false. I could have used it because I edited it and B, it was a massive video with commentary. It was 10 seconds. Like, it was fully in fair use. But I go to, hold on, my cat. Okay, I almost got terminated because I replied to her counter with a name that was not mine. And at the time, I didn't know if she actually had a lawyer or not. But now I know that she doesn't. Now I'm fine with that. And I think she replied. She actually did reply to the counter, but unfortunately for her, she doesn't have a lawyer. So I think YouTube kind of saw past that. And instead of terminating my account or doing anything about her replying, pretending to be a lawyer, they just left it be. And I think that my strike is going to lift by January 1st, and that's going to be the end of that.
Okay. I mean, I got to be real. Like, I don't want anything to do with that person at all. Like that's why I'm all like bird lady and this and that and the third. Like, even though they're a small like person, but still, like, what they do, they spend too much time on everything. You know, like all this shit you think nobody cares about doing and follow through on. Like, they're all about that shit. They love it. I mean, like, but like them trying to do that, like that conversation where they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna manipulate CJ." I was actually talking to somebody at the time. Like, I was like kind of dating somebody, and like they heard that conversation because it was recorded, and they actually thought it was true. Like, but it was just all delusions in her head. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think it's just strictly, and that's the thing that's kind of scary though. I'm not gonna out what kind of medication she has, but I do know what it is, and I looked it up, and it only has 2 uses, and I'm just going to put out there that schizophrenia is one of them. And that, at first I used to doubt it. I was like, no, there's no way this girl has schizophrenia. Like, she seems like too aware, too lucid to fucking be a schizophrenic. But at this point, I don't know. I'm starting to really question it.
People who have schizophrenia can be very high functioning, though. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on who you are.
But it's so malicious. Like, she's so malicious. And that's the thing that's not a part of schizophrenia. Like, sure, you could have these delusions, but saying
very delusional.
That some guy that you're with who you possibly might not even be with, which is what makes me think she's not, that she's so willing to lie. That he's gonna, like, he's in an abusive relationship. He hits you and all this stuff.
She tried to like manipulate me into thinking that she was being abused. Like, that's what was going on at that time.
And that's what I mean. Like, that's not schizophrenia. That's you being malicious. That's you being batshit insane. That's you having an agenda.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe one of the personalities in her mind is like that. Who knows? I mean,
it's like schizophrenia is not so much like a personality disorder. It's like literally you're having hallucinations and like these thoughts that are real.
Well, that says everything. She's heavy delusional. So.
Oh, she is very delusional. And I don't know, like I did try to have a conversation. You were there. Everyone was there. I stepped into the Discord, and that was one of the moments where I really tried to just sit down and just talk things out with her, but she refused. She actually just at you on Discord and didn't say anything else. She was like, no, I don't want to talk.
And then further, a couple days later, after, you know, it was over between me and you, I was just like, listen, this is crazy. I'm like, this is the perfect time for you to bury this right now. Like I just did. Why don't you? If I can, you for sure can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's like, no, and I can't believe you're even trying to do that. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't go through like what you like. What? I don't understand. Like, what? Like, I don't get what's going on or something. Like, I think you should. That it's not healthy. This isn't healthy. Just let it go.
And Marie, by the way, yeah, that is what happened. I didn't want to share my information with someone random and like crazy like that. And I messaged YouTube proactively when I got that. And I don't know if that's what helped me in my case, But I did message them and let them know the situation, and I was willing to offer, you know, whatever I could, or if I had to start something legal for them to see that I'm not joking, I would attempt to do that. Of course, I don't think internet lawsuits are ever successful. I would just show that I am trying, I'm making the attempt to, you know, get this woman out of my life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say about it at this point. It's just she's just a scary individual. Like, you know, like how far she's willing to go with things, and like I don't know. Once it affected me personally, I was just like, nope, want nothing to do with it. I want to, nope, just want to go away from this.
So
You know?
I'll tell you, Kitty. She asked why me, like why Mass, and the reason is because I questioned her lupus. I questioned her lies from the very get-go. Like from the second I met her, I was like, I don't believe you. And I think that's what started it. It was just a rage that I like exposed her. And the fact that I put her in that video and proved when she took everything down, she had so many videos. I can show you guys. She has one talking about the first time she had psychosis. Actually, no, she is schizophrenic. She posted a story time, and I can prove it. I'll post it to you personally. And she had a story time on her YouTube the first time I had a let me go look it up. Let me go find it in my live show.
Be careful where you post that, though.
No. I'll just send it to you privately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No way. Let me find where that is at. But yeah, it was like the first time she had like a delusion, like paranoia, like went full like schizo. And I saved that because I want people to know, like, this is real. This person is insane. Like, and I'm not going to post it everywhere because I don't really care to share her mental status. I mean, that girl really, if she has schizophrenia, like there's nothing else left to say. Like it is.
And I know she's like, she gets really mad. She's like, why, you know, she was going by her full name for a while on YouTube. Right.
Yeah.
And let's not say it again, but my point is like, she was getting people to be like, Realstream, why are you saying her full name? I'm like, that's because that's what her YouTube name was. That's what we all knew her. That's what we all knew her as.
That was her name. And second of all, she was a musician. Like, and she publicly, you know, calls herself that. Like, that's a public. If you want to be a musician, you're posting your music and you're called that by your stage name. And that, by the way, I just want to throw out there that wasn't her name. That wasn't her last name forever. And I don't know if she legally changed it, but she has a real name that's not that. So that's not even her real name.
I don't know, man, but I'm really sick of, I'm still getting dislikes on videos when I'm not talking about her, like random videos, because I know what my average like to dislike ratio is, you know what I'm saying? And like on a video that has nothing to do with her, like they'll be like now YouTube's focusing heavily on my likes and dislike ratio because I'm getting fake dislikes, so they're getting rid of real dislikes too. I actually had a video where there was 72 fake dislikes, and they got rid of all the likes, and I had 2 likes and 72 dislikes because I think someone's reporting things or saying I'm buying likes, or I don't even know. I don't know. I'm assuming it's her because I don't really. There's nobody else out there that's really upset with me at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That I can think of.
I don't know. That happened to me too, where my likes were really, and it was your video where the likes were just weird. Like I would wake up one day and there was like 300 dislikes, and then I would wake up the next and there was 100 dislikes, and then I would wake up again and they were back at 300, 200. It made no sense, and they would just fluctuate every day. Some people say it's a glitch, but I've never had any other video do that.
I don't know. I've seen 4 videos of mine do it now, and like it all happened right after I had this drama with her, and I feel like maybe they're heavily disliking things, and that's making YouTube being like, what the fuck? And then they're looking at my likes to dislikes ratio, trying to figure out who's real and who's fake, and being like, oh, what's real, what's fake? And they don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, recently YouTube also did something where they deleted or they unsubscribed a bunch of accounts that they deemed that were not
I lost like 300 subscribers or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
So
actually, that's not too bad. Like I was like worried that possibly I could lose more. I don't know if you were worried about that, but when I heard they were doing that, I was like, oh shit.
I checked and I didn't see that I really lost any. I don't like, obviously I don't post often. Everyone knows that, and I'm not really like rushed to make videos. Like I put one out whenever I do, but I've been really fortunate enough to always have like a steady gain. Like if you look at my Social Blade, there's never been a time where my views have jumped or my subs have jumped like tremendously unless I upload a video. That's it.
Yeah.
It's always been a consistent amount of gains.
Oh, so what's going on? Are you still moving forward with the whole the rag thing or no? Or what's
What
going on?
thing?
Like I think you're saying that,
Oh, okay, where he owns my channel. Like I'm just the host of my channel and he owns it.
yeah, are you moving forward with that or no?
I'm going to keep looking into that because I know that you can do that with new channels, but I don't know about existing channels. I'm pretty sure though, if sometimes you can have like a partnership, but that they have legal papers for that. So I don't really know what I'm doing with that. I'm going to look into that to see if that's even ground I could stand on. And if it is, cool. And if it's not, then I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing or just not reply to them. I'm just not going to reply to the copyrights.
I think you might be all right. I think they would have got rid of you by now. I remember when I lost my channel, they took action pretty fucking fast. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and the only reason I was let back is because, like they went through shit and like really seriously investigated it. But I think if they were going to remove you, they would have already,
So yeah, that's why I feel comfortable. I was actually going to post a video not too long ago just saying like, I don't think I'm going to get terminated, but I'm going to wait until January 1st. And I'm also not making that video about Bird Lady. I'm just not, I don't want to waste my time. I'm not going to get another strike. And I don't want to keep her motivated.
You're just going to fan the flames with that if you did, honestly.
Yeah. So I'm not going to do it. There's no point. Like no one knows her. It would be unfair. She's a normal person at the end of the day. Like even if she's going after me and I only have 31K, like it's unfair to her no matter how fucked up she is. Like,
yeah. And by the way, like I'm sure she's going to listen to this. Nobody's talking about you just to be like, oh, fuck you. We're just trying to figure out what's going on with her channel. So fall back real serious. Like,
well, she thinks that I'm still like in a group or I was ever in a group where we like sit and we talk about her all day, which is kind of narcissistic in a way because you have to think that you're that important where people sit and like dig about you. She was funny for like a day and then that was it. That was it.
I think everybody just is aware of who she is. She's like, she's like infamous. She's not like, a topic of conversation. Everybody's just aware of the dumb shit.
Yes.
That's really what it is.
And she lacks self-awareness because if she was even remotely like just 1% aware of herself, she would know how crazy it was. Like about that time that she messaged like a bunch of my subscribers on Twitter and she thought that was normal. She thought she just randomly started talking to people and telling them, Mass Babe doxed my mom. That's why you should know. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh shit. That's I don't even know what to say about that. Oh shit. I don't know, but thanks for coming on. I gotta try to move on to this Joy Sparkle thing. I feel like I've had this
no
girl,
worries.
I feel like I've had this girl Kaylee waiting forever. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, no problem. I didn't know
I'm really glad, and I'm really glad that we moved past everything, and that's a total relief because it was fucking totally stupid.
Well, thank you, and I hope you had a great Christmas present with this. Okay.
Yeah, sure, thanks. I appreciate it. You have a good night too.
You
All
too.
right. Bye. All right. Okay. So good stuff. There's some information on that. Hopefully, you guys. I don't know. I feel better at least knowing what's going on because I was just like, what the fuck is going on with that? I was just like, I thought channel would be deleted or something, but that's good because I think that it's completely stupid anyways. But I think let me get Kaylee on here. Hold on. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think this is a good stream so far. I think it's gone exactly the way I'd hope it would. Very, very smoothly. So cool shit. Good stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream too. If you are, hit a like. If you're not, hit dislike too. I don't know. I don't really care about that stuff anymore. Just do something. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get Kaylee on here. Let me we're gonna talk about Joy Sparkle finally. So let's let me do this real quick. Wait, no, wrong thing. Hold on, guys. I'm still here. I'm just setting this up. Okay. Screen share. Kaylee on here. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was pretty funny when it happened. Okay. Let's look at my page real quick. Okay. Do a screen share. You guys can see my wonderful desktop. Check it out. I'm sure all of you will love it. Okay. Wow. All right. While we're waiting for Kaylee to get in here, we can check this out together. Poo babies and such. All right. While we're waiting for Kaylee. What an amazing... The fuck? What an amazing background. Isn't this nice? That's an amazing background, right? What a good background. You know? Oh, give CJ a Christmas drop like on that. Thank you, Deep Sleep. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate that. I was looking forward to this. Is good people. Joy Sparkle Kaylee is good people. Yeah. All right. Let me make sure that there's nothing... Wait. Okay, you can see me. Look at my. This is my best friend right here in the background. He's my best friend. He's my best friend. Yeah, thank you, Deep. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. He may give himself a nosebleed with that pick. I know. I don't know how he even managed to do that, but he did. Like go on stream and like, wait. Oh no, wait. Maybe you guys can become blood brothers with his nose picking. Maybe we can. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Who knows? Is he still streaming on Periscope or is he giving up? I don't know. I don't think G will ever give up. He's kind of that kind of guy. You know what I mean? Well, look at this moron right here. This moron. Real Stream News. I'm about to gag looking at this. That's rough. Oh, my channel. Let's go to my channel. You can see. I don't know who, if any of you guys have seen this or not, but we'll look at this while we wait for Kaylee to hop on. May I join since we haven't talked in a while? I'm just gonna wait. I'm waiting for Kaylee to come on. Just give me a second. But I mean, if you want to talk about Joy Sparkle with us, I'm pretty sure if you really want to, you probably can. I hate tech. Oh, I think Kaylee might be having some problems. That's rough. Hold on. Where the hell is this? Where the hell is this video? Wait a minute. I'm like looking at my uploads and I don't even see it. This is weird. Why can't I see it? Okay. All videos. Let's see all videos. Can you show me all of them? Can we see them all? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, I'm just going to drop the link in the chat, and then I'll get it from there. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. Library. Maybe it'll be the library? I don't know. Maybe it's the library. The library? Library? Yeah. Library? No, yeah. Library? No. No. Man coughs up 6-inch of blood clot. Blech. Sounds tasty. Wow. Good stuff. Tasty shit. I literally am like, it won't let me see. Oh, wait, maybe if I just put it to like, all right, I know what I'll do. I know what I'm going to do here. I'll make it unlisted. Actually, I really don't want to make that unlisted. I know that's like a strike-worthy vid. I can already see it now. Hold on. Just want to grab this link real quick. All right, hold on. Let me grab this from the chat. Wow. What an amazing live stream. Real Stream News, you got it. You got it. You are amazing. No one streams as well as you. You are just amazing. DM me on Twitter. The vegan student. Well, hold on. Amazing. No one streams as well as you. You are just amazing. DM me on Twitter. Well, hold on. Amazing.
Is this working? No.
Yes. Wait. You're in here, Kaylee. You here?
I think so.
All right. You were here. Because I could hear myself, and I was like, "Oh shit."
I'm not really okay. Okay, is that better? I'm like,
Yes. Now I think it's good.
I hate technology. I'm not good with any of this.
Technology. All right, we got Kaylee here. So I want to show this video real quick for anybody who hasn't seen it. Everybody say hi to Kaylee, and I'm going to DM the vegan student. If you wait, what's your Twitter? It's vegan student. All right, let me check it out. Let me add you on Twitter real quick. Vegan student. DM you a link. Hold on. I'm going to ask you questions through DMs real fast. How you doing, Kaylee? How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm good. I have here. I'll show you. That's my nice little purring cat that I have on my lap there.
Oh wait, I can't even see. Hold on, let me see your cat. Hold on, I couldn't see your cat because
She's all black, so she kind of like.
Okay, hold on. Let me see your cat real quick. Okay. I see you. Where's your cat?
Right there on my lap.
Okay, I see.
I have to kind of. Yeah, no, she's going away.
Okay, well,
she doesn't like the camera.
There's Kaylee, and there's Kaylee's cat. All right, good stuff. Okay, so let me do this real quick because I want to show the Pooh Babies incident real quick. I want to do that. So hold on. So I make sure everything's being student. All right. Sorry, I always have like 10 different things going on at the same time.
I always have 100 different tech problems going on. So
I think I had vegan student. Wait, I just added you. I don't know. You gotta add me. All right, but this is the video that I'm talking about. This is Mike and Actor and this is Mike and Actor and Joyce Sparkles, and it's like it's essentially saying like, oh, like this is what Joyce says. She's like, oh, I know where, you know, brown people come from butt sex. Essentially, that's what she's saying. So, and then I guess somebody put this out, and Mike and Actor struck them. I think they're in the chat right now. But you actually can't strike videos from you now, and I'm going to show why in a second too, because it's not public. Yeah, bullshit and Joyce Sparkle BS. Subscribe to him. So let me show.
What's the poo? Well, when you poo, it's a very deep circle of poo. You're like, and then it's down your wiener, and then your little wiener hole gets infected, and then
wait, you say can't see it?
And then you're like,
hold on.
You're like,
oh, it's showing you. Hold on. I gotta get it. Hold on. Goddamn. fucking up here. Okay. Now we should be good. Be good. Now we're gonna be good. Now we good. Okay.
It's making friction with the poo. Where when you poo, it's the release of poo. You're like poison. And then it's on your wiener, and then your little wiener hole gets infected, and then you try to go poop of it, and then you like get hurt. You get her infected, and the baby's infected with poo. It's gonna be a poo baby, and that's you know what? Oh my god. Races of brown people were about people butt fucking and getting poo in their dick and in their wiener hole.
Okay. Well, thank you, Witches Brew. I appreciate the donut. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is what they said. Hold on, let's hear it. Let's hear it one more time.
And they got stained.
They got stained.
Races of brown people were about people butt fucking and getting poo in their dick and in their wiener hole. And they got stained.
Confirmed. Wow. Like, that's not total piece of shit. Like, right there. I mean, hold on, though. Hold on. Just want to show this real quick. This is the terms of service of you now, because I don't want anybody striking me. And I don't have anything against Mike and Actor, and I understand he was just there. It's whatever, you know. But just want to say this in case anybody tries to strike this. You understand that the service is intended for public use and not for private communications, and you confirm that you have no expectation of privacy with regard to any content you may submit to the service or any other communication by you made to or through the service. So pretty much, YouNow does not guarantee, YouNow does not guarantee security of any information you disclose via this service. So yeah, you can't strike anybody for uploading YouNow clips. It's just not like that. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are very offended by this, you know. I don't know if any of you guys didn't hear it, but I'll play it one more time.
It's making friction with the poo. Where when you poo, it's a release of poo. You're like poison. And then it's on your wiener, and then your little wiener hole gets infected, and then you try to go poop of it, and then you like get hurt. You get her infected, and the baby's infected with poo. It's gonna be a poo baby, and that's you know what? Oh my god. Races of brown people were about people butt fucking and getting poo in their dick and in their wiener hole. And they got stained. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Races of brown people were about people butt fucking and getting poo in their dick and in their wiener hole. And they got stained. Confirmed.
So yeah, there you go. Hold on a second. Okay. I want to get out of this. Now, is there something in the background?
Background where? For me?
Like,
or
yeah, for you. Yeah, for you. Like, do you have anything in the background, like a fan or anything like that? Do you have the volume? Can you turn the volume down just a little bit? I don't know. Something sounds like it's loud.
I'll try, but I can't really hear you that well, so I tried turning up the volume on my headphones.
No, I don't know what it is.
Better?
Like, I don't know what it is. Like something, but I don't know. We'll try to just go through. I think it's fine. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Not
All
as well,
cool.
but
Sorry, but I just wanted to.
it's workable.
You can like hear like a fan. Joyce Bracco made an apology, talked about it over and over again, and tried to explain her joke. There's nothing really to explain there. It's just outright racist. I mean, let's be real.
It's shock humor, but just because it's shock humor doesn't mean that it's okay. Like, they use the excuse, oh, it's humor, as if that means it can't be mean or cruel or racist or anything else. One does not kind of cancel out the other. It's both.
Yeah. So
it's bad shock humor. It's juvenile shock humor, like fart jokes in 3rd grade shock humor, and it's still racist.
Yeah, I agree. Can you tell me exactly how you how you enjoy know each other?
I started watching her like before she did that stream with Phil, where she was like, "Oh my god, I have an LOL cow page," and was it? So like that was like way at the beginning before she made the video where she's reacted to blowing up and stuff, and she's like, "I have the dream where I was the empress or something in a past life, and I was horrible." And Joy, not me, by the way, but
Yeah.
So I knew her from way back then, and that's how I met Phil and talked to Phil and got in with his group, and it was a much tighter group. Both groups were back then, both Joy's and Philip's, and there was a lot of people that were in both. And then they started fighting, and me and Cody and some others were like still trying to keep peace between both sides until Joy really crossed the line with the calling him a pedophile and stuff, which is completely false. And
Now,
when she lied about,
what exactly happened there? I'm not 100% familiar.
I don't. I can't say that much about it because Phil wants it completely dropped. But straight up, he and her were in the same high school. He was a senior, she was a freshman, and they dated for a while. Her parents knew about it. There was no sex or sexual content or anything like that. Like, she believed in marriage first, like no sex out of marriage.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, I understand.
It was an innocent kind of relationship, a little bit of a age gap for like anyone, but not something where he was being manipulative or something. Like, the relationship happened naturally. It wasn't a sought out kind of thing. And she was not 13. Joy keeps on saying she was 13, and she was not 13. Like, they started dating in February, so a freshman by February, no matter what their birthday is, there can't be 13.
Okay, so what I know you guys had a couple of Twitter, arguments back and forth. What was that like? When did that happen? Where well, explain to everybody. Like, I don't know if you want to talk about it as much, but like, what exactly? Like, how does she know about like what's going on in your life? How does she know about you? You know what I mean? Like, how does she know about anything about you besides that? Just you being friends with Phil? That's it?
I was on a couple of her streams, and I have like DMs with her from like way back because she does try to make friends with like a lot of her followers and stuff, especially the ones that were there at the beginning.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like fix the like thing where it goes back and forth. It's pissing me off. So she pretty much what happened with you? She pretty much, what did she say? She told she said because you're autistic, you should drink MMS, right? Which is bleach.
Well, she was going at me because I was going at her about the pseudoscience stuff. Like, after the Phil thing, she sent me to LOL Cow to do my research on her accusations against what Phil did to her. So I went on LOL Cow and I went through all of the pages, which took me like a week. Because there's like 20 pages on LOL of all Joy, and I found stuff that I didn't know about her that remind me of pseudoscience stuff. And I remembered that there was on YouNow when she guested me. I was telling her about Miracle Binner Solution and how it's used and stuff, and basically informing her how bad it is and the autistic kids and stuff like that. And she took that in and nodded her head, and she's like, I have some of that stuff. I'm like, oh, take it. It's industrial bleach.
And
Do not.
she wasn't aware of this until you told her.
Yeah, but that was like a year ago or so.
That seems so insane. Like, why would anybody ingest something without like really looking into it? It seems odd to me.
Yeah, she got upset at me. Like, I'm not very good with like timeline stuff, by the way, so I'm kind of all over the place. But back when I was like okay friends with her, like trying to work stuff out, even though I was still mad at her about the Phil stuff, because we had common friends, I was trying to be like, okay, as long as you stop going after Phil, I can be okay with you. Not great, but okay. But so was it? She brought up how I was saying stuff about her, the Miracle Minnesota, because I had suggested that maybe she is actually sick, but she might be making herself sick with pseudoscience stuff. Because
Yeah, the Munchausen and stuff, right?
yeah, because she does have a history with pseudoscience stuff, and she got mad at me, and she was like, what was it? She was saying all these things, how she knows what she's doing and she's responsible and she does her research and stuff. And then I found the hydrogen peroxide thing that she said on the radio, where she said that she drank food grade hydrogen peroxide, like mixed with water, to cure a tumor that was on her neck. And she went on to explain the science behind it, the oxygen therapy thing, which basically they said that was it, as long as there's enough oxygen, nothing harmful can live in your body. BS, complete BS. Please do not fall for that shit. But anyways, she believed it, and she's like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
and she's like, it can cure a whole bunch of stuff, and she lists a bunch of stuff, and including in that list, she's like, it can cure cancer, and it's like,
No,
you
it
cannot
can't.
do your research.
No, I can't.
You
Wait,
should-
you think she got involved with that through the Indigo Children stuff?
I don't know. The timeline doesn't work out perfectly. Like the Indigo Child stuff was like 2 years before that radio show, I believe. 2 or 3 years.
I mean,
No,
she's been involved with it
The
for a
radio
little
show
bit
was
already.
2 or 3 years after the Indigo thing, but in the Indigo forums, the article that she wrote, and she admitted that she wrote, where she said she was hearing angels and they told her all this stuff. In a list of stuff where she said, as for treatments, it does list spirit medicine, and I have no idea what spirit medicine is or could be. That sounds very,
Sounds sketchy.
yeah, especially with her,
Can you hear me?
especially with all the
Yeah,
other
we got
stuff.
we got the vegan student here with us too. He also knows about Joy Sparkle. I don't know if do you know who he is, or have you guys spoken before? Or
No, I've never spoken with this person before.
all right, well, yeah, I know. Like, I'm gonna make sure. Like, I feel like this isn't going back and forth in the chat for whatever reason. But what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I actually, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I wanted to give my thoughts on the whole, like, I guess, like, Joey being, I guess, racist for, like, saying that poo baby joke. Like,
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I guess my thoughts on that is, like, it's a joke, like, so, yeah, it is, like, terrible humor and stuff like that, but I still think it's a joke, and I don't exactly think that, her saying that exactly makes her a racist. That's, like, for the same reason, like, I don't think, like, Shane Dawson saying that, like, I guess a joke, like, doesn't make him a pedophile or anything like that.
No,
Because-
I agree. I agree. I mean, a joke is a joke, and a lot of people, they like a while back used to try to be a lot edgier,
Yeah.
and they used a lot of edgier jokes, and some people didn't know when it really crossed the line. And I think this was definitely one of those times. And I don't know. People said she didn't really apologize for it, like, or her apology wasn't really good enough.
Honestly, I'd say, like, an apology is an apology, and, like, they're, like, so long as, like, she owns up to it, I feel like, It's all right. That's first
But
thing.
she never did own up, which was the entire problem that people had with her. Like, her apology was more along the lines of, I'm sorry I got caught, but not sorry I did it. And she even said specifically, I'm not sorry about the joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I did not see her apology video. By the way, just for the
it
sake
was
of like,
really bad. It was a really bad apology. Like, it was not
Yeah,
an
right.
actual apology.
hold up,
like-
I'm gonna turn on my headphones.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. All right. So when did the whole happen where she was like telling you like on Twitter to drink MMS for autism, and she told you to drink gasoline too, right?
Yeah. And the very last one was, I was saying that she shouldn't make those kinds of jokes. It wasn't appropriate. And her response was, where's the actual tweet? Oh my gosh, I don't have it right here. But it was longs of, why can't I make jokes on this when you can support a pedophile or whatever? And you should drink gasoline mixed with MMS and mix it with hydrogen
Can you guys
peroxide
hear me?
straight from the bottle.
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah,
All right, good enough. Just so that way, at least I don't make a lot of noise.
yeah, it's
Or like
cool.
somebody's trying to focus.
Yeah. So, what did she do? She told you, Kaylee, to drink bleach, and did she know she was saying to drink bleach, or was she just saying like, oh, MMS?
How it started was she asked me how the MMS tasted, and my reply to that was, I'm confused. I don't know what you're trying to say here. Are you trying to tell an autistic person to drink bleach? ? And then MMS ? So I kind of elaborate a little bit. That's what it was. And her response to that was a bunch of crazy third grade silly responses about gasoline cures and saging cures and MMS cures, which was still mean in nature, but they were her like
What was she like
really
joking?
bad.
Wait, was
For-
this in like private DMs or like what? Or like was this like?
It was over Twitter, but there's also a lot of replies that were a lot more serious and like vile in nature, where she was still throwing shade at Phil, and all of her responses were like mean. But like,
No, this is Kaylee, and this is the vegan student. And now I just want to say real quick, I know this is like older stuff, Heather. You know, I know what you're saying, like, oh, it's older stuff, and you're rehashing it. Look, I've never actually spoken about Joy Sparkle on my own channel, so if you don't want to hear rehash stuff or stuff that, you know, some people may have not heard about, you don't have to listen to it. And I understand your point. You know, it's older stuff. That's fine. If you don't think this is relevant to you, that's fine. I can understand that. But I've never actually spoken about this on my stream or my channel, so I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, neither have I. Make
So
mostly.
some people don't even know about this shit, you know.
Yeah, I did not know too much. Like I don't know, like about like Joey Sparkle contacting you, Heather, right? Was it?
It's Kaylee. Wait, no, Heather in the
Kaylee.
chat. Haley's the one talking. Heather's in the chat.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Kaylee. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
so
asked Kaylee to come on so I could just ask her about the whole Twitter back and forth, the whole situation happened back and forth.
Yeah, like how long did it take her to stop?
Stop talking. We were talking for like 2 hours or so over back and forth on Twitter. I was kind of doing other stuff at the time. And was it? Yeah, my mom saw some of it and she was not fucking happy with it. She wanted me to go make a police report about it, and I'm like, I'm not actually going to do that. But thanks for the support, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't even really enjoy her last. She came back on YouTube. A lot of people weren't really too fond of it, and don't really feel in her videos. And I don't know. I've had my own interactions with Joy, way, and like I was gonna interview her at some point, and then she like backed out and said like, "Oh, my my fibromyalgia is acting up, and I don't feel good or whatever." I don't know if that's true or not. I kind of don't think so. I'm kind of thinking that's not true, but whatever.
Yeah. You saw Repsion's video, right?
Yeah, I just watched it before I came on again to get reacquainted with it. Honestly,
Yeah.
everybody says
Let's
that
see.
she was clickbaiting constantly. Did you watch any of her more recent videos, or did you kind of steer away from it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of her videos as of now since like in fact I've actually been away from YouTube for like a bit because like I've been busy. But right now I've like had a little bit of spare time, which is why like I decided to come on.
Yeah, did you and Novacast, like, are you starting to like work together again, or what's going on with that?
Well, he's not doing a podcast tomorrow, so, although I do still plan on working with him, like whenever we can, like do a podcast. As after all, I freaking love like streaming with him. If anything,
Yeah,
Those are, like-
I mean, he's not doing a podcast tomorrow.
yeah, sadly no. Like I believe he put out like a video or I think it was he tweeted out like that he's not going to be able to do it tomorrow and he's taking a break for the holidays.
Hmm.
And it's understandable. As like during the holidays you like you want to spend time like with your family and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Kind of.
not everybody uploads constantly, or not everybody's always trying to stay on a consistent everyday basis. I try to stay with that, but if you're doing family stuff and holiday shit, it's totally understandable.
Oh yeah, believe me. Like there was this one time where I tried to put out like a video a day, and like I almost did it. However, I was only able to do it like twice. Well, I mean technically once, since I did it like I made one video, then I made another one. Then the exact next day, as I then started editing, I finished it and edited one video that same day and started working on it on the second video for the next day. The same day I finished the first video.
Yeah,
Like-
when I first started out, I used to upload a couple videos a day and shit. Like I was in competition like with the blog though at